I don't have to tell you, the pace of change in today's world, well, you can consider it exhilarating or you can consider it frightening. It all depends on how you look at things and what you focus on. Today, I want to share an idea with you about thinking and how it's like a garden. Because your mind is fertile soil, and it doesn't matter what you put into your mind, it will produce whatever you focus on. So, just like a garden, you can focus on the flowers or the vegetables, or you can just let it go and grow however it wants to. When you do that, you are likely to get weeds. Now, you probably recall the scene from Alice in Wonderland where she's walking through a flower garden. All the flowers are giant, and they see her suddenly as a weed and they race to pick on her and chase her away. Well, our minds are really similar to the effect that what we put into them, whether it's weeds or good seeds, that's going to blossom and flourish. And I have a favorite quote that I want to share with you by Earl Nightingale. And he, you might know, worked 50s, 60s, what's one of the founders of Nightingale Conant, still an organization that survives today. He says, whatever we plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become a reality. So, what are you focusing on every day? What are you putting in your mind? Are you putting thoughts of, I can do this, it's going to be good, I'm looking forward to it, things will work out in my favor? Or are you putting thoughts of, ugh, this is not great, it's never going to work, I can't believe this is happening to me? Your brain is wired for negativity. Why? Because its job is to keep us safe. And it doesn't know the difference between what we are facing today and what we faced as early peoples living on this planet, simply surviving. If you live in a first world country, and I'm going to guess if you're watching this, you do, most of those situations don't happen. They don't apply. Yet our brain thinks its job is to focus on the negative and keep us safe. So you need to thank your brain, first of all, for doing its job. And second of all, teach it to focus on new things. So ask yourself this question when you hear those thoughts of, oh, you're not good enough, who do you think you are? Or you're not going to be great at this, you should be nervous. Hmm. Question those thoughts and say, hey, is this serving me or not? And do I want to plant this in my head for focus, or do I want to pluck it out like I would a weed? Many times, those negative thoughts we want to pluck out, just like we would a weed from our garden. Now, I will tell you from personal experience that weeds continue to grow, kind of no matter what you do. There's, treatments and those kinds of things. But generally speaking, if you are gardening without pesticides, without weed control, weeds are going to show up. So your mind is a lot like that. Even though we do our best to focus on the positive, weeds show up. So we have to be prepared to pluck them out and replace them with good thoughts. It's all about creating new pathways in our mind, new neural networks that serve us. So start by becoming aware of the pathways that don't serve and then work to disconnect them. It does take time, just like growing your plants in your garden. You're going to plant your seeds in the spring and you're going to water and nurture, and they're going to grow and blossom into beautiful fruits or vegetables. And then they die off and we start over again. Well, it's not quite like that with our brain. We want to die off those negative networks and continue to grow the positive, but it's all about focus. So again, as Nightingale says, it's about where you focus. Let me repeat that quote because I think it's so impactful. Whatever we plant in our subconscious mind, nourish with repetition and emotion, will one day be a reality. So when you think about the good things, think about the accompanying emotion, think about the excitement. Your body experiences nervousness and excitement in the same way. So those sweaty palms you have before you step in front of the group to speak, the racing heart before you step out in front of the room, think about those things as positive. It means excitement. It means you care. It means you're motivated. It means there's opportunity as opposed to, oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so anxious. I was with a friend yesterday and she said, yeah, after I did the thing, it wasn't a big deal. I was kind of worked up about it before, but once I got there, I realized, hey, I've got this. So, what we want to do is train our brain to say, hey, I've got this before, so that anxiety doesn't creep in. And when it does, flip the script and say, you know what? It's just excitement instead of fear. This is going to be great instead of, ooh, I'm not sure. So, I want you to begin to recognize what seeds you are planting, what you are focusing on, and what you are growing in the garden of your mind. Because you have a choice. You can grow the good or you can grow the bad. And I want to encourage you to grow the good. As always, if you know somebody that could benefit by seeing this video, please share it. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. See you next week.